Alright, so today we're talking about Chelsea Football Club, a team that feels like a football institution and more like a billionaire's failed science project. Because Chelsea isn't run by football people, it's run by vibes, bad ones. Chelsea spent like $10 billion. That's not an estimate, that's not inflation, that's the GDP of a small country that actually functions. And after all that money, they became the most inconsistent football team ever created by man. One week they look unbeatable. The next week, they're getting outplayed by a team sponsored by a local kebab shop. And here's the funniest part. The part that proves Chelsea is allergic to logic. They won the Conference League, won the Club World Cup, and finished 4th in the Premier League. That's success. That's literally the goal. And the manager? Yeah, he even won Manager of the Month. Chelsea saw that trophy and went, disgusting. Get him out. Why did they sack him? Because they won 1 game in 7. 1. Meanwhile, the team was handing out red cards like party invitations. Every match, someone's flying into a tackle like they forgot what sport they're playing. Chelsea's board looked at all of this and decided clearly the problem is the guy who just won trophies. Genius. Absolute football IQ of a brick. So who do they replace him with? The under-21's manager. A man whose biggest career achievement is remembering the academy players' names. He has no senior experience, no top-level matches, 1 day to prepare. That's not 1 day to prepare, that's a YouTube tutorial. And who does this poor soul face? Manchester City. Pep Guardiola, the greatest manager of all time, arguably. A man who treats football like advanced calculus. Pep's bench players cost more than Chelsea's matchday atmosphere. So obviously Chelsea gets destroyed, right? Nope. They get a draw. A draw. Chelsea Football Club accidentally stumbled into a result against Pep Guardiola with a youth coach and zero preparation. At that point, you have to stop calling it football and call it performance art. Chelsea isn't a football club. It's a billionaire sandbox where consequences don't exist. They spend tons of money. They win trophies. They fire managers. They replace them with interns. They still don't learn anything. Nothing makes sense. No one is safe, and somehow they're still in the top 4. Anyway, yeah, that's Chelsea.